Once again, you have deceived us. Do you realize what this means?
If it makes any difference, Your Excellency, I'm deeply sorry.
It means that I have been foolish. We examined the fragment your commander gave us.
Does that mean that you'll help?
There is something you must do for us first. A mission, if you will. Accept, and we will restore your strength. Succeed, and we will restore your honor.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Lilac!
Can you sense where she is, Mila?
Something's coming. Something very, very big is coming.
Stay behind me.
Halt! I said halt! Well, look what we have here.
Have you seen Lilac?
The dragon girl? Afraid not.
Well, what's with the army?
Zhao and his goons are about to attack Shuigang. I'm not about to let that happen.
Zhao is going to war?
Not if we reach him. All he needs is a little bit of persuasion, if you know what I'm talking about. We're friends with him. Maybe we can ask him to stop.
Yeah, like that's gonna work. Hey, wait a minute. I think you might be onto something. Hop in.
The fragment your commander gave us is indeed crafted from a rare mineral. But we've discovered it before, in one other location.
Why haven't you dug it up by now?
We feared that it was radioactive. Now that we've studied it in person, we know that it is safe enough to investigate.
This could provide the answers we seek. Why the invaders know of our world. And more importantly, how to defeat them.
Get in there, find what you can, and leave. Do it as quickly as possible.
I won't fail you.
Holy cow, I could use a buff like that. It would do wonders for my hairline. Oops, there's poison here, so let's watch out for those. Yeah, welcome back, guys. I'm very sorry, but once again, this is a video that I recorded again because my original recording got screwed up because I messed up the recording again. You'd think that eventually I would learn my lesson. And you know, truth be told, I do. I've learned it 3 times already this year. But yeah, no doubt this is going to take a few more times before it's going to actually stick. I don't know. But we are here in Pangu Lagoon in Lilac's her exclusive stage, and it's a pretty cool stage. But you do not want to mess with the beehives because the bees will rightfully get rather angry. So, you know, be careful with that. Respect the bees, man. And this is a cool mechanics that's in here. It as you have this little, I don't know what it is, but the thing, if you have that, you actually get another additional boost right away. So that's kind of cool. This is a really nice level that really plays with Lilac's specific mechanics. The other two wouldn't even be able to complete this level, I don't think. It also introduces probably the worst enemy of the entire game, like the general enemy, but he should be showing up soon. But yeah, I wanted to quickly go back to that torture scene, because the previous scene, it kind of displays why I dislike it so much, because it just makes it feel so pointless, doesn't it? Because it's just whisked away right away. There's no character growth, there's no impact on the story, it's just take a buff and it's gone. And yeah, this is the worst enemy of the game. Those big blue crab things, they will hunt you down. They are quite persistent. And they take a ton of hits. So usually you want to really get rid of them as soon as possible. And the way to do that is just to get the hell out of dodge. But yeah, that torture scene, it just serves little purpose in the story, unfortunately. And I think that's really bad luck, because torture scenes, you know, they shouldn't be taken lightly. That stuff has effect on people, you know? And it doesn't. There's no character growth for Lilac at all because of it, which would have been nice, you know. But she never actually learns from... well, how she can endanger her friends, for example. I mean, it's hinted at that, but it's never really brought up again. She keeps headstrong and, you know, kind of going straight into danger. So she never actually has any growth like that. I guess the only character who has actual growth in the game could kind of be argued that it's Stork eventually. But even that is being very generous, honestly. So yeah, the game kind of drops the ball in there. And yeah, there is something to be said for... that guy went on a trip. There is something to be said that, yeah, it does make Brevin look out to be a very mean guy. But then again, the intro didn't really paint him as a nice neighborly guy already, did it? So it didn't really need it to make that point. And well, you know you're in trouble when there's so many shields or health pickups. Anyway, I will take the Earth Shield here, as we are going into the temple here. For a nice scene change to a indoor area and a nice music shift as well, more subdued. Love the music in this place too, by the way. It's really nice, aesthetically pleasing level. Another shield, huh? Just a cool level in general. The music track for this level actually has some vocals, or from the first part at least. And it's actually also a Japanese version of it. I'm not sure why they went out of the way to make that, but it exists. Kind of a neat detail, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but there was also... during the torture scene, you saw some bloody stumps for where Brevin apparently cut off Lilac's hair, which, you know, if it has blood vessels, it's less like removing or cutting down hair, and more like I don't know, amputating a limb, which he also kind of hinted at, I suppose. So that stuff should leave a bit of a mark, I would say. But oh well. But it does make sense, you know. It's her mode of attack, so it makes sense for Brevin to actually get rid of that. I do like that little characterization. Again, Brevin... well, that lasted long. Brevin is, for the most part, a really good villain, I find. He makes sense, and he's... I just love the way they wait to go, Seb. I just love the way they characterized him as being this evil dude. And in that sense it does work, and I love Brevin for it, and we will have some more fun Brevin times coming up. Not in this part though, because this part it actually has very little relevance to the story as a whole as well. Oh crap, I think there's blue guys here. Yeah, did not want to go here. But we're already done there. Don't think they can jump up here. But yeah, there's little relevance. I think this level and the outcome of it mostly serves to have a bit of a setup for a sequel. And it does hint at some past for Lilac, but it's never explored again, which is a shame. Again, this is, you know, part of the game where it just doesn't feel too fleshed out, unfortunately. And yeah, these beats are a bit of a pain in the ass. Like the bees on their own, they're not much of a problem, but yeah, when there's a swarm of them, they are a menace. Again, that makes sense. Can I actually get up here without... yes, I can. These flowers are also annoying because, let's demonstrate this. These guys respawn. And their attack is just so stupid huge. Look how big that poison cloud is. So they can be a bit annoying, especially in the later levels. They become quite a nuisance. Oh crap. Because you will have a lot more to deal with. This level is a lot of fun. It will have a nice boss fight too. We should be coming up to that pretty soon actually. First we have these swords, which aren't too difficult. Also good to know, like the swords, they have a delay, so you can just stop before they fall down. And once they have fallen down, you can no longer be hurt by them, so it's easy enough. The boss for this level is it's really cool looking, but it's kind of annoying to deal with. But it is a very nice set piece for the game, I find. Oh crap! Way to go, Zap! But yeah, the boss is just going to be a bit of a nuisance to actually take down, which is unfortunate. Like it's just a bit of a drag, really. But yeah, let's not go too far ahead, because before we go to the boss, oh, I forgot there was another section actually. I thought we were already there. Oh yeah, more blue guys. There we go. Yeah, get out of here! Get out of here! We will be seeing more of them as well, and they are a pain in the ass. Every time they show up, you want to be very careful, because yeah, they also have those shockwaves, which go for quite some time. And here we have the boss door, and there's a little puzzle here. This is basically why Carol and Mila will never be able to complete this level, because you need this to actually get to the top, and I am coming short. Ah crap. Sometimes I can pull this off in one go, sometimes I will be stuck here for like an hour. Well, not an hour, but you know, it can take some time, which is quite annoying, but we've got it. Anyway, time for the boss. And unfortunately, because I redid this level, there's actually a piece of dialogue here which we are now missing, but I will add it.
This can't be possible!
It's a giant dragon guy thing, and it fires off a giant laser, which is always cool, but you want to be very careful with that, because if it hits you full front, you're pretty much dead, so be careful. And the annoying part with this boss is that it has all these nodes on its back, and you need to destroy most of those. And like, now I'm hitting a lot of them, but when there's only a few left, it gets quite tedious to hit those last few. There is these power-ups for an extra boost to give you a bit more wiggle room, but honestly it's not really needed. But it's always good to have it just as a safety net. For this attack you always want to boost, which I messed up because the cyclone also takes up some of your power bar, so you can actually not boost right after doing it, so you want to be careful with that. But yeah, when he shoots out those wisps, you want to be very careful, because it's kind of hard to outrun it normally, but with the boost it's always safe. So you know, just as these things come up, boost out of the way and you should be just fine. Same with this, just boost as it's about to go off, and I actually got clipped there a bit, but you know, as long as there's only a few hits, it's not a big problem. But if you stand in the way of that thing, especially on hard, you're pretty much dead. Always love a boss that fires a big ol' laser. But yeah, as you can see, now we have a lot less nodes, and now actually I hit absolutely nothing. So that was a waste of time. And that makes this boss such a tedious thing to deal with, I find. Like, it's not hard, it's just... I wish it would get vulnerable a bit earlier than this. Ooh, that was nice at least. Eventually its eye will start to glow yellow, at which point you can actually go in for the kill. Ah, crap. And we should be coming up to that point. Shouldn't be too long before he's actually gone. There we go. Maybe he's going to show his true self now. Yeah, there is yellow glow, so we will be able to hurt him. So just go out of the way here and... Ah, crap. Barely. But he should be dead next time we see him, and that will be the end of him. There we go. And that's it for this part. It's a bit of a short one, but now enjoy Lilac's technical prowess, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care. The muzzle.
You're one of Brevin's robots!
Brevin, searching memory banks. That name does not exist in our database.
Then what are you?
This is the primary security system for... That name does not exist in our database.
What are you? Where did you come from?
Apologies. That information is password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password accepted. Follow me.
This is our final message. A message that we leave for the future. Although we will respect the wishes of your people and allow our influence to pass into legend, there will come a time in your history when you must learn the truth. When we were stranded here, we sought desperately to return to our world. We wasted countless years trying to find a way home. But we are no closer to an answer than when we started. We decided that helping your civilization survive and prosper was a more efficient use of our technology. We have condensed our energy reserves into a physical relic of extraordinary power. With proper care, you may one day use it to travel to the stars, to find the answers that we alone could never find. If you wish to know more, you'll have to access our internal database. I pray that it is still intact by the time you receive this message. May the winds of time carry you for eternity.
The implications of this are powerful.
Do you believe it, Your Excellency?
It's difficult to say, but if it's true, then the Kingdom Stone is more important to our future than we realize. It must be returned to its resting place before the energy within is lost forever. Something terrible has happened in your absence. Zhao has sent his army to attack Shuigang.
What? But they're innocent!
Not as far as Zhao is concerned. I have sent soldiers of our own to hold them off, but I fear that it will not be for long.
What are we gonna do?
As ironic as it may seem, you are the only dragon blood worthy of our trust. You can stop this war before it begins.
Tell me what to do.
Our ships will take you as far as they can. When you land, ride the northern winds to the snowfields.
Understood.
We are counting on you, Dragon Blood. Safe winds.